Okay, I'm back. So, sorry about that. I had to go and readjust because it's just, I don't know, I'm weird. But I wanted to bring my other chair back over here because this one's more comfortable, it's more cozy. And I put on a jacket and a hat to feel more, I don't know how to explain it, snuggled, I guess, I don't know. Because like when I do this, like if I feel like I'm open to like the elements, sometimes I'll just start to shut down, even though I'm not. But like me not having my head covered and me like having the jacket off and stuff, it kind of, I don't feel secure sometimes. So I cover my head for like 3 separate reasons that I have. So if you guys are always wondering why I have like a hat or a scarf or something like that on my head, there's actually a reason for it. There's 2 main reasons and 1 cosmetic reason. But my cosmetic reason is because my hair's goddamn thinning, and I really don't want everybody looking at that. But the other 2 reasons is 1, I feel more secure, and I feel I'm more secure that way. Like I feel like I can receive my messages better. But the other reason is I like to protect the crown chakra. This is where all my information comes in through, from my guides and everything. So like when it comes in, I don't know, I just feel like the hat kind of protects the crown chakra. So that's why I always cover my head. But I just wasn't feeling, I was just feeling too open to the energy around me, and I like to feel a little bit more secure than that. So that's why I stepped away to make adjustments. But I'm back, and I've got some sage. I'm going to clean the area up with sage. Hold on. Timu. Timu. Timu letting me know that something I liked is sold out. Fine. All right, give me a second. I'll clear the energy with this. I hate the smell of sage. Ugh. I don't like it. Hold on.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Jay.
I was wanting to know if I could play outside.
You can play outside?
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, no, not like where. I mean, on the yard.
Yeah, you can go in the yard.
Well, because I'm going to try to catch this terror dog, because it's hard to do, because I have to
Listen,
run
are you going in the backyard?
No, the front yard.
Okay, just don't leave the street, okay? You stay right in the front.
I know.
Where I can see you, okay? Yeah, but make sure you've got shoes on. You got shoes on?
Well, I do have sounds.
Are you playing your Pokemon thing?
No, it's ghost stuff. Ghosts and stuff, you know?
Oh, okay.
You know, because it's not like you going around the world or anything going to catch a ghost. You just have to challenge, you know?
Keep the front door open. Keep my door open. And, yeah, go ahead.
What were you saying?
Keep the front door open.
Is there anything else?
Is there anything else? No, just don't leave the yard.
No.
All right, baby.
Because you always tell me that.
I do always tell you that. It's for your safety. Sorry. It's my son, AJ. He's 15, but he has autism, so... he listens, though. He's a good kid. He's my buddy. All right. Where are we going? Ugh, this stuff stinks. I hate sage. Ugh, some nasty shit. It's a good thing I edit these videos. When I'm up here, I don't care because it's just y'all. But I do edit my videos before I put them on YouTube. Most of them anyway. But next sign is Virgo. Let's see what I get. Virgo. Virgo, I think you're all about just keeping things simple right now. I'm hearing that I'm hearing that song from the Jungle Book, The Bare Necessities. Yeah, I think you're keeping things really simple. I think you need your head clear. I think you have a lot on your plate and you need your head clear. So you're trying to keep things as simple as you can. That's what it feels like. Because I think you have, I'm hearing bigger fish to fry than what is going on around you. And I think what's going on around you is so, sorry. I can hear my son in the front yard still. And I heard his phone, so my apologies. Yeah, sorry, that's tripping me up. All right, so he's good. Okay. So I think you're trying to keep things simple right now because I think you have bigger fish to fry. And so anything outside of that seems, what's the word? Not that it's not important, but minute. I don't know. It just seems small in comparison to the bigger stuff you got going on. So it seems like you're trying to keep things really simple. See, because the way it looks to me is like you've got this big stuff going on over here. But these little things, it's like you're trying to like take care of it, knock it out of the way, and push it away so you can focus on whatever this big thing is. That's the way it feels. And I feel like you keep getting distracted, but it feels like you have to continually ground yourself. Like bring yourself back to center. Because I feel like whatever's going on the outside of you is distracting. But you want, I feel like you still want to help because that's what it feels like you need to help. And so it's like you're doing your part, cleaning it up really quick and then leaving so you can go focus on what it is that you need to focus on. That's what it feels like, Virgo. All right. So it feels like you're trying to find this balance or bring balance back into your life. Hang on. You know, Virgo, I want to say that for a short period of time, not a long, I mean, this feels really short. I feel like for a short period of time, you kind of just let the reins go and let things go. Like you didn't have any control over it. And before it gets out of hand or too far gone, you're regaining control. That's what it feels like. You're regaining control of something that you lost control over. That's what it feels like, Virgo. For some of you, it just might be your life in general. Not a particular thing, but your life in general. Good. It's almost like you had a temporary moment of insanity. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I went crazy for a second. I'm back. All right. Now that you got your senses. All right, Virgo. Let's see. I didn't use any tarot today. Just the Oracle. Chaos and conflict. It came out in reverse. Yeah. Like the stuff that doesn't belong to you and it's not yours. It's like your attention, your help is needed, but it's not yours. You know what I mean? You got bigger fish to fry. And I think, oh, I said chaos and conflict. That is not chaos and conflict. That is a change in the wind. But still, this card always reminds me of the tower in the tarot. And chaos and conflict always bring the tower down. So it's interesting. Nothing happens by mistake. But it came out in reverse. So I feel like it's like I said, it's like you're cleaning that up. Like, nah, you got bigger fish to fry than other people's shit, other people's drama. To be fair. Yeah, see? Trying to bring balance back into your life. Like I said, trying to find the balance. And this person is holding scales, to be fair, you know? Bringing balance back in. All right, Virgo. Yeah, to the sea. And poise. Yeah, see? It's like coming back to center, poised, right? And anything that doesn't belong to you, and like I said, it's not that you don't care about them, it's just not yours. I feel like you're taking on stuff that doesn't belong to you and you're releasing it as it comes up, but you're releasing it with love. But I think it's to bring yourself back into balance because I feel like you've let yourself go for too long, like your normal routine. Like you kind of let go of the reins and now it's time to grab them back and take control back over in your life. And I think that's what you're doing. Because this drama had nothing to do with you. It's not your drama. It's other people's drama. And you want to help, but you don't want to be a part of the drama. All right, Virgo. Stay put. Everything is fine. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Kind of self-explanatory, right? Don't be manipulated. Exactly. That's why you're dealing with people in small doses. That's I think the word that I was looking for before. It's like you're dealing with people in small doses because you have bigger fish to fry. Not that their issues are not important, but it's not where you want to focus your energy. You're on the right path. Yeah. All right, good. All right, Virgo. Next up, Libra. I don't know if you guys can hear that music, but that's my son and his little Ghostbusters app playing his Ghostbusters game. I don't know if you can hear that, but he's outside. I'm upstairs, and I can still hear it's loud. All right. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. What you got good going on? Let's see. Libra. His music is distracting me. Shit. Can y'all hear that? I'm listening to my son's thing outside. Sorry, I can hear him. I gotta tune him out. All right, Libra, Libra, Libra. I heard the ghost of Christmas past. Hold on. What is that about? Something from the past. I think something from your past might be resurfacing, Libra. Libra, be careful who you allow in your surroundings, because I'm hearing energy vampire. So this might be somebody who likes to siphon your energy. So here's the thing, Libra, and here's how you can tell. If you're around somebody and you feel exhausted when you leave them, it's because, and now siphoning your energy isn't like a conscious thing, you know what I mean? It's just that somebody might feel really down when they're not away from you, but then when they get around you, it boosts them up. But and it could be because your energy is vibrating really high. But then as soon as they leave, you feel drained because they took all that good energy coming off of you and used it for their self. Like, it made them feel really good. And so it kind of like empowered them a little bit when they walk away. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is if it's depleting your energy. So it would be wise right now, Libra, to really ground your energy before you get around people, especially if you feel tired and exhausted when you leave their company. If you leave their company and you feel drained, or while you're around them you can't wait to, like, let's say you're visiting somebody, okay, and you're there for like 3 hours, and then the last 2.5 hours, like that last 30 minutes, you can't wait to get the hell out of there because you're exhausted. That's how you know your energy is being depleted from other people, because then when you get home, let's say, you take a nap or you do something different and then you feel rejuvenated again. It's like your energy is being replenished, because you're not around what we call in the spiritual community energy vampires. They suck and siphon your energy for themselves instead of doing the work to boost their own vibration. So they just come around to suck off of you and then go and do whatever they need to do. So be careful of that, Libra, because I feel like you've got some energy vampires around you. You do. I feel like you feel good in the presence of some other people, and so they kind of need you around. Yeah, but I don't think they realize how much of an impact that it has on you. Like, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. It is. Like, if you're having conversations with people and you leave that conversation completely depleted, they're siphoning your energy. And it may not be a conscious thing. So keep that in mind. They're not doing it on purpose. They don't even realize that they're doing it. It's just they feel a heightened mood around you. Energy's powerful, y'all. It really is. You gotta be careful with your energy and who you allow in it for that reason. Okay. Libra, you need shit to change in your life. You just do. I can see you like clicking your heels together, like from the Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Like you need it almost feels like a sense of belonging. Yeah. That's what it feels like. You might be feeling like you could be surrounded by people and still feel like you're walking this earth by yourself. Because it doesn't matter if you're around 20, 30, or even one person. If you don't feel like you're vibing with everybody on the same frequency, or I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, if you just don't feel like at home, you know? Mm. Yeah, it's like this just doesn't suit you anymore. Whatever it is, it's just not, you're just not feeling it. You're not feeling it. It's like it just doesn't have the same impact as it did. And I'll tell you why that is, because there's an actual reason why. Libra, what I think is happening with you is, and a lot of Libras, and if it hasn't happened with you yet, it will be. I feel like your energy is changing. I think your vibration is changing. I think your thought patterns are changing. I think all of this is changing. And I think while you're changing, the people around you are not. And so the reason why you don't feel like you fit into that anymore, it's because you're vibrating higher. And as you vibrate higher, the things that used to feel like home to you, the things that used to feel good to you, you just don't resonate with anymore. And it has nothing to do with the way you feel about these people emotionally. That doesn't change. It's just the things that you're interested in no longer resonate with the people around you. I know that happened for me. I mean, I used to be around people on a daily basis. Like, there was a time I couldn't stand not being around other people. Oh, hey guys, tell him to turn it down, damn it. Oh, hell no. I ain't talking to my son like that. Not AJ. That's the man right there. Not AJ. I'll never talk to AJ like that. That's the No. That's my baby. Nah, this is AJ's world. Anyway, so I just feel like you're changing, and I don't think that the people around you are changing. I think it's you that are changing, and so it can be difficult. Oh, what was I saying? I was saying that I've gone through that myself, where I used to hang around with people a lot. A lot. I used to have people, whether I was hanging out with this friend or that friend or on the phone, or I was just never alone. I always had somebody around me, because being alone, then you have no choice but to look at yourself. And I feel like a lot of us have been kind of forced to be alone in a way. So, or we forced ourselves into that solitude. But when that happens, you know, your energy starts to shift. You just start to think differently. You just see things differently, a new perspective on things. And so I think that's what's happening around you. You may have people around you that are not exactly happy about that change in you, but it's growth. It is what it is. And they're choosing to grow or they're not. So it's up to them. But you keep doing what you're doing, Libra. I'm hearing a proud moment. Like, whatever this is, I feel like there's a proud moment. Okay, Libra. So funny how these readings can be so cryptic, but then once you see the evidence of it, it makes total sense. Nothing wants to come out. Hold on. Libra. Okay, there it is. Flexible. Okay. Yeah. Okay, flexible. I'm looking more so at the number on it. The number 19. Breaks down to a 10. The ending. The ending. That's exactly it. Look. So, you got the number 19. 1 and 9 is 10. Right? 1 and 0 is 1. So, it's the 10 is the end of something, where 1 is the beginning. But, oh, interesting. Hold on. Yeah, look. She's upside down, right? This is what I'm talking about. This is the change. Seeing things differently than you used to. Like the new mindset, new thought process, new all of that, right? Being more flexible in your ideas even. And seeing things differently. Yeah. So it's like the end of an old way being to start the beginning of a new way of thinking, being, whatever. You're just being more flexible than you used to be. And I think there's some people around you that don't like it, but that's because they don't want to change, and that's on them. You have the right to be and do and whatever, how you want. To the sea. Yeah. Serendipity. Yeah, it's like willing to let things go in order to have peace in your life. Yeah. Ooh, come to the edge. This one reminds me of the Fool card in Tarot. Yeah. Because, so you may have spent a whole lot of time there. As soon as I said it, it comes out. I was going to say you may have spent a whole lot of time in your head. And here's the thinker. So you may have spent a whole lot of time in your head going over this. And I think, you know, it's so interesting. I just talked not that long ago. I did a live talking about how we give our own selves our own life review. I think that video is pinned to the top of my page. But I think that's kind of like what is happening, if it hasn't happened already. I think a lot of you Libras are just kind of giving yourself your own life review and trying to decide how you want to move forward. Some of you have already decided. Some of you are still working through that. But, yeah. Zen through the bullshit. You got to stay in a very balanced, peaceful place through this. Because like I said, I don't think the people around you are happy so much with the change in you. The sun will still shine. Yeah, so no matter what, like, don't stop your own growth, your own progress to appease other people. It's completely up to them to grow. I mean, never bring yourself down to meet somebody at that level. Make sure they come up to meet you at your level. And here it is at the bottom. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. And I think that's what you're doing, Libra. I do. Yeah, so good. All right, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on with you? Oh, Scorpio. This isn't for all Scorpios, but I'm hearing too little too late. It's not all Scorpios, though. But there's a group of you Scorpios that the way you're looking at something is too little too late. For some of you, that's necessary, absolutely. But others of you, I think your guides want you to understanding is a big word here. Discernment, understanding. And Scorpios, if anybody can do it, it's you. I mean, you're really good at seeing things, you know, the big picture of things, because you're not afraid to look at the dark shit, right? So you can be flexible in that way. But so for some of you, though, I feel like there's a group of you that somebody has just pushed you way too far and there's no coming back from it. At least not right now. I think you have to get over whatever happened. And then there's other Scorpios that I feel like already been through something and you're starting to come out of that. Like you're healing from that. Whatever that was, you're healing from that. But there's some Scorpios that are like, oh, hell no. Don't you ever come near me again. Whereas, so it's a split. It's split. It's split. So okay. Hold on. All right. So you guys have to understand when I'm talking about lower vibrating and higher vibrating, and by no means am I saying that people who vibrate at a lower vibration than you are not good people or people that you should just stay away from. It's not that at all, because at some point we're all on a very low vibration. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that some people vibrate at a lower vibration than yourself. Okay? And so, or just other people. So don't take offense to what I'm about to say. There are some of you Scorpios that are vibrating at a lower vibration than you could be. Like you could raise your vibration. You guys are the ones that are less forgiving. The ones that are vibrating at a really low vibration are the ones that are just really adamant about it. Like, no, F you, get away from me. I don't ever want to talk to you or see you again. And that's okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. All I'm saying is it's coming from a dense place. And at some point you might see things differently, but understand that while you harbor this resentment or this anger, it does take a toll on the body, even if you don't realize it. It does. Now, there's another group of you Scorpios who have a higher vibration that are willing to forgive, that are willing to see things differently, okay? But I'm just feeling this energy of you, like it kind of feels like you taking this stance regardless of what end it is that you're on, just taking this stance of like, no, that shit's not gonna happen again. So even for you Scorpios that are in a place where you can be forgiving, can be accepting, it's with the idea like, okay, I can forgive this, but understand that shit will never happen again, because if it does, oh, it's just for good, goodbye, kaput, whatever. And then there's another group of you Scorpios that vibrate at a lower frequency that are like, oh, hell no, never again. Get the hell away from me. So, I don't know. Somebody rocked your boat. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Higher power. Yeah, trusting your intuition is going to be very important coming up for you, Scorpio. I think you're going to be put in a position where you're really going to have to bank on your intuition here and now. Yeah, past and future. Like, see, and 32 is a 5. Like, I really feel like you're standing on this brink of change. And I really feel like your next, not for you, what I say. Some of you are going to be like, get the hell away from me. But also, again, why I'm saying use your intuition, because for those of you that are not ready to forgive whatever this is, I get it, but that also tells me that you have some more work that you have to do on yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. You need to heal. Just trust. Use your discernment, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Use your discernment, Scorpio. But learn to forgive, though, because harboring this resentment, regardless for what, it really does affect your health. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Yeah. And I think, yeah, that's what it is. I feel like moving forward, you don't want this same experience again. Yeah, see, because who that is that you need to forgive wasn't exactly forthcoming with you. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Yeah, and so I feel like, one, your intuition is going to be a really key factor in this. But, I don't know, Scorpio, you got some decisions to make coming up. But don't be mean, okay? Don't be mean. Try not to be mean. No matter how you feel, try not to be mean about it, okay? It's for some reason that's important. All right. Sagittarius. Fire, fire, fire. Sagittarius. Speaking of Sagittarius, I wonder how my son's doing. My son Diego is give me a second. I hear AJ talking to somebody. No, thank you. Get away from my kid. Hold on. I gotta go check. I hear him. I thought I heard my son talking to somebody. And he doesn't know anybody around here, so, because, yeah. He's good. All right, Sagittarius. So, my son Diego is a Sagittarius, and he decided that he was going to acknowledge Ramadan. And so today he's not eating, drinking, nothing. And he's already miserable. Hasn't even been 24 hours. And he's like, can't wait till the sun goes down. All right. But anyway, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, for you, it feels like you're trying to find your place. Where do you fit in? Where do you really fit in? It kind of feels like you feel lost. And I don't even care how old you are. This could be for younger Sagittarius or older Sagittarius. It doesn't matter. It just feels like you're trying to find your place. You know, it's kind of feeling like you feel awkward no matter where you go or what you do. You're starting to feel awkward. Like you feel awkward. I don't think that you're awkward in any scenario that you're in. I feel like this is like this inner stuff going on. Hey guys. Wow, I'm not even seeing y'all's comments. Sorry. This is just different. But yeah, so I feel like you're trying to find your place. You know, I don't think you're miserable. It just feels like you're not satisfied. Like you just don't feel satisfied. That's what it feels like. You just don't feel satisfied. My screen keeps glitching. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, you don't. I'm also hearing complacent. And I think that's what might be going on with y'all Sagittarius. You know, I think you might be getting a little too complacent. Your energy keeps changing. I don't know why your energy is changing so much, because it's like at one moment you're really excited to get something. You're feeling yourself. Nobody can knock you off your pedestal. And then the next moment you're like, you get knocked off your pedestal, you know, and then you start feeling complacent and then down in yourself. And then you come back and, you know, with all this energy, ready to go again. And I don't know. I think you need to find a happy medium. I think you need to find some sort of balance. You have a hard time getting balanced. But see, Sagittarius is the sign that carries the weight of the world on their shoulders, or perceived to. But I also feel like your patience threshold right now, Sagittarius, is pretty thin. Like, it doesn't feel like you have much patience for people right now. Aww. You did miss Virgo. I just did Virgo like 2 signs back. I'm on Sag. Before Sag, it was Scorpio, then Libra and Virgo. Yeah. Virgo's actually the first sign of this video, Ashley. So you can actually start it from the beginning. You can rewind right now, actually, and go back to it. Even during the live, I believe. All right. So, Sagittarius, I think you need to finding a sense of self. That's also what I'm hearing. You need to find a sense of self. Like, it's almost like you don't know who you are, so you feel uneasy around other people. That's what it feels like. You need to find a sense of self. But I think you need to be alone to do that. The best way to figure out who you are is to remove yourself from people. Because most of us end up being like chameleons and blending in and behaving like, you know. So I feel like you need to be alone in order to figure that out. But I don't think you really have an issue with being alone. I just think you get bored. Yeah. But I think you need that time to yourself. Yeah, don't let this get to you, Sag. This is temporary. I just feel like with you, you just feel out of place. You don't feel like you belong. You just don't feel like you belong anywhere. And that's not true. You do. I just feel like for some of you, you just haven't found it yet. And then others of you, it could just be you having a difficult time grounding this energy. And because you feel it within you, it's making you think like there has to be a reason. So you're trying to conjure up a reason. I don't know. Just to so your brain can make sense of it. You know, I think your guides want you to do something different. I'm hearing off the cuff, like something really different. They want you to do something different. And I don't think you'll have a problem with that, Sagittarius, because, and I keep saying fire signs, don't I? But I don't think you'll have a problem with that, Sagittarius, because you're adventurous. So I don't think that you have an issue with coming out of the box, trying new things. And I think you should. I think you should. I think you need to try something new. Something that's going to challenge you. I think you need to try something. Time to go. Just popped out. Yeah, I think you need something that's going to challenge you. Challenge your intellect even. You're bored. I think you're just bored. You're not changing the wind. And deep knowing. Yeah, see, I feel like it's like this is stuff that you know. And I feel like getting to know yourself really all over again is what's important. All that glitters. Yeah. It's almost like you're looking around, like at everybody around you. And the reason why you're not fitting in is because you're, oh, that's what it is. The reason why you're feeling like you're not fitting in is because you're seeing everybody and the masks that they wear. It's almost like you're seeing behind the mask. Like, oh, okay, I thought you were the shit because of this, 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 and this. But really, if you take that stuff away, you really ain't. You ain't the shit at all. So, yeah, so I feel like you're trying to, you want to go back to a place. This keeps coming up. So many of you signs got this. No place like home. And I hardly ever get this card out when I do readings for you guys. But it's come out at least 3 or 4 times now. So again, for you, Sag, no place like home. I feel like you're just trying to find where you fit in. You're really trying to find where you fit in. Yeah. Yeah. I'm done with that deck. Because I feel like you feel like you're surrounded by fake-ass people. And you're over it. You don't want to deal with no fake-ass people. Because I feel like as long as you're dealing with fake-ass people, you feel like you're not 100. Like, you can't be yourself. Because being yourself, everybody's going to look at you like, oh, you're not fake, too? You don't belong here. focus on goals, not obstacles. Ignore the bullshit. Yeah, I'm washing what you're dishing. Yeah, stop obsessing, start impressing, and the best way to predict the future is to create it. It's like a lot of repetitive cards keep coming out, but it is what it is. All right, Sagittarius, that's for you. Hope it made sense. Capricorn. What's going on with you, Capricorn? So after Capricorn is Aquarius and Pisces, and then we're done. And then I'll start getting myself together for tonight. I'll be live at 8 p.m. to do readings for you guys. So get questions ready. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, as soon as I started tuning into your energy, I started kind of zoning out. I started zoning out. You might be needing to refocus. Like, you might be losing focus a lot, Capricorn. Hold on. You know, it feels like there's something that you're working on that it feels like you're getting frustrated with. Like you're beating yourself up. Like, I can't get it right. I can't get it right. I can't get it right. You ever like try to draw a picture with a pencil and then you erase it and then start over and then erase it and start over and erase it, and then the canvas you started on is just dirty from all the erase marks, and now where it was white, now it just looks gray and dirty. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're working on something until it just can't be worked on no more. And so it feels like your guides are asking you to tear that sheet out and start on a new sheet. But before you start on that sheet, before you write on it, make sure you know what you're putting on it. You need a clean slate. That's it. You need a clean slate, Capricorn. You need a clean slate. Whatever it is you're working on, and it could be anything, Capricorn, understand that. That's the way energy works. It could be an actual tangible thing. It could be working on yourself. It could be working on something, a job. Just take it how it resonates. Whatever it is that you're working on, you need a clean slate. Wipe the slate clean. Interesting. So that means if you're trying to rekindle, that's what I heard. If you're trying to rekindle something with somebody, you have to come from a clean slate. You can't go back into something with the idea that something could ruin it or happen again or something like that. Like, you really, because that old slate is dirty. You need a clean slate. Because whatever's on the old slate is going to, if you work on that one, if you keep working on the old slate, it's going to keep getting dirtier, you know? Like, what could be something really pretty is kind of tainted because it didn't start from a clear surface, you know? So that's what it feels like. You got to wipe the slate clean. Start from scratch. Some of you may have put a lot into this and kind of don't want to, but a lot of you haven't put that much into it. You can. You can. You might not like it, but you can. You can. So a clean slate is what's important for you right now, Capricorn. You may be given a clean slate yourself. So somebody might be wiping the slate clean for you. And this is to help clear up any clutter, any mental clutter that you have going on, so you can start from a clean slate from there. However that's supposed to make sense to you, Capricorn. Only you'll understand that, because I sure as hell don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just see you tearing pages out of a notebook, throwing them away, and like starting over. It's like a restart. Starting over something. I don't know, Capricorn. Hold on. Yeah, not for you. The old slate. It's not working. God, that's coming out a lot too. Capricorn. Truth be told. Seeing things. It's like you're seeing things differently, so you need a clean slate. Truth be told. Yeah, it's like the old slate was dirty, was mucky. Like you couldn't see clearly. With the new slate, you will. It's like things are like you're becoming more aware to things. You know, if like you fog up a window and you can't see through it, but then when you clean it off, you can see right through it. It's sort of like that. I feel like this slate, where, you know, with the erase marks and then it gets dirty, it's like it's so foggy, like you can't see. So it needs to be a clear slate so you can. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Clearing the slate. Regeneration. At the bottom, regeneration. Makes sense to me, right? You throw away the old dirty slate and start a new one, right? Regeneration. Yeah, it almost feels like you have to take what knowledge or information or thing or whatever it is that you knew and unknow it, and then start over again and relearn. That's what it feels like. You're relearning something, so you're wiping the slate clean. Everything that you knew before is not what it's not what you thought it was. And so it's like you're starting over again from the beginning to relearn. Okay. Big ego. Maybe that's what got in the way before. Yeah. Take the high ground too soon. Take the high ground. You know, I think things are happening the way they are in the timing that they're happening for a reason. Like, there had to be some time in between. Like, before, if you would have done this or if this would have happened, it would have been way too soon. You may be dealing with somebody that has a gigantic ego, huge ego, which is why this slate couldn't have been clean before. But I really feel like by you just washing your hands of it and moving away from it is kind of what's cleaning the slate. So if you reintroduce yourself to it, it's coming from a different place. It's coming from a clean slate. Nothing held on to. Like I said, any letting things go. You have to let it go in order to start from a clean slate. All right, Capricorn. Okay. Aquarius, you're up, you're up, you're up, you're next, you're up. See what I do? I try to say two words at once and sound ridiculous. Try to say Aquarius and next at the same time. All right, Aquarius. What's going on with you? What is that song about? I'm hearing Riders on the Storm. I don't know the lyrics to that song, but that's a song that just popped up in my head. Riders on the Storm? I don't know the lyrics to that song, and it would really help. Hold on. I need the lyrics. Sorry. I need the lyrics. Because I need to see. Oh, okay. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm wondering if some of you are just confused about your path right now. I wonder. Hold on. I want to see more of these lyrics. Because there's something about this. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I get it. You know, Aquarius, some of you might be feeling like you've been thrown to the world, thrown to the wolves, kind of like you're on your own. But I feel like you're okay with it. Aqua, your energy's weird right now. Hold on. You know, Aquarius, I think you're another sign who may be feeling like you just don't feel at home. That's what it's feeling like. You don't feel at home. It kind of feels like you're being thrown into situations you don't want to be in, and then you don't know how to come out of it, so you're just kind of like riding the storm, if that makes sense. You might feel like your life feels like a storm, and you just imagine this like little dinghy, like this little boat in the middle of the ocean, and there's this big storm, right? But you're not safe. You're not safe at all. But you're laying back in this dinghy like you don't have a care in the world. You know, your ankles across, you're laying back, your hands are behind your head. You kind of look like somebody who's sleeping with like a piece of straw hanging out of your mouth. In the ocean, in this crazy chaos. But you're just like, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. That's what it feels like. Whatever happens, happens. Riders on the storm. Or riding the storm. You know, kind of want to say surfing the storm. That's kind of what I want to say. Because I feel like there's a storm around you. And you're just like, whatever. Like, I don't think you have the energy for it. You just, whatever. Go rip each other's hair out. I don't give a shit. That's what it feels like. It feels like you have stuff going on around you and you're just riding the storm. Like, I don't. It's almost like you're orbiting around the outside of it. Like you're a part of it, but you're not part of it. Like, here's the storm and you're just orbiting. Like, you know, like orbiting around it. You're watching it, you're aware of it, and you're just swirling around it. Like, here's the storm and you're riding it. But I also feel like that storm is going to pick up momentum and you might lose sight. So imagine going around something like this, right? The slower it goes, the more you can lock your eyes onto whatever's going on, right? But then as it picks up momentum, it's almost like you find yourself going like this to look back to see what you just missed. So this is going to pick up speed, whatever this is, Aquarius. Whatever crazy you have going on around you is going to pick up momentum. Like right now, you're on top of it and you can keep an eye on it and you can watch it. But I feel like this is about to pick up speed and pick up momentum. And it's going to feel like you're being whipped around it. Like this. Like you're being whipped around and you're not going to be able to catch the things that you were catching. I feel like you need to jump off this ride is what I feel like. I feel like you need to jump off this ride and let that shit, just because it's going to take off. Okay, God, this is crazy. So the way they're showing me, right? Let's say you're at an amusement park and you're seeing this ride and it goes around like this, right? You're on it, but you can't keep up with what's going on around you, so you need to go get off. But now you're watching from the sidelines this ride still going, but the ride itself is starting to like lose like its gears, like the pins and the gears and everything is like starting to fall off, and pretty soon this ride is just going to detach itself from whatever it's mounted to and take off. But you're not going to be on it because you're going to be on the sideline looking at it like, oh shit, glad I got off that ride, because it's gone. It's going to be too far gone. Whatever this is, it's going to be too far gone for you to even catch up with. And if you're a part of it, you're going to get caught up in the whirlwind of the bullshit. And so I feel like you're in it right now, but you're coming out of it and you're going to be seeing it from the sideline like, whew, dodge that. Yeah, that's what I feel like. I keep smacking myself. But yeah, that's what I see for you, Aquarius. It's almost like you're dodging this shitstorm by the skin of your teeth, really. Yang came out again. Okay. Yeah, you're getting the hell out of there. Unfinished symphony. Clean it up. Okay. Yeah, the shitstorm. The shitstorm. Yeah, the unfinished symphony. It's like this bullshit's keep going around and going around, right? You jump off and you're watching. And it's like, I don't know, by you jumping off, if this is you cleaning up yourself, like you getting away from the bullshit, right? You're getting away from it. You want something different. You do. This is Yang, you know, the number one, a new beginning. You want something new. Clean it up. Yeah, it's that shitstorm. Observer. Look, it's underneath. I just noticed that. Observer. Watching from the sideline. Watching this shitstorm take place. And you're like, whoop, got off that ride. They're about to go meet Jesus. Yeah. Let's see what comes out of this deck. That's kind of funny. Alright. Oh, what was that? What was that? Ignore the bullshit. I'm telling you, you can't make it up. Ignore the bullshit. Oh, at the bottom, bend like Beckham. Your thoughts are the house you live in, and you're on the right path. Yeah. Yeah, that swirling around may have been your thoughts, right? By jumping off, you get to see a better perspective. You get to see a better view because this is about to pick up momentum. And the only way you're going to be able to really see what's going on is to step away from it, right? And yeah, because I think whatever this was before, because it was so much bullshit, so much swirling around you, it really manipulated, I want to say manipulated the way you thought, the way you saw things even. Yeah, and so it's like you're stepping off of this chaotic ride to get a different perspective. And then when you do, you're like, oh, okay, I see. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out. Tie up loose ends. Yeah. I think that's what you're doing. Like on the outside, observing. Yeah. And at the bottom over here, tested positive for being negative. That's what you're looking at. That chaos swirling around you. You're like, yeah, no thanks. Ignore the bullshit. All right, Aquarius. Enjoy the ride. All right. Last but not least, Pisces. So what's going on with you, Pisces? You dreamers. Pisces are dreamers. All right. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. 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 I love doing this. It's immediate. They What's the name of that group? Oh, what's the name of that group that's saying gas phase? The gas phase. Was it like 3 something? What the hell's the name of that group? Third base. I knew it was 3 something. Third base. They saying the gas phase. Who you giving the gas phase to, Pisces? Somebody's getting the gas phase. All right, hold on. Pisces, I think you're turning your nose up to somebody. Yeah, I do. I think you're turning your nose up to somebody. You say they get the gas fees. What's going on with you, Pisces? You know, Pisces, I feel like this could be somebody that you cared about at one point. I do. And now you're just giving them the middle finger. That's what it feels like. Oh, the gas face. They get the gas face. um, yeah, I think Pisces, you might be dealing with somebody where you saw their true colors. And you know, it's funny because I feel like you're saying, like, I feel like you're saying that somebody gets the gas face, but it's almost like I don't feel like it's affecting you like on a deep level. Like I don't think that this is something you're like distraught about. You know what I mean? Hey Stacy. Yeah, I don't think that this is something that you're like completely distraught about. I just feel like it's kind of amusing to you in a way, but you're like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I think you cared about them at one point, but I don't think they were just like so important to you that you just had to have them in your life and you couldn't, you know, like it's not like that. I just feel like you saw something or somebody for who they were and you're like, oh, okay, peace out. They get the gas face. Yeah, you just Not interested. New life. Yeah, I feel like you're on a new path. I think that's what it is. I feel like you're on a new path. You want a new life. You want to feel rejuvenated, and yeah, exchanging gifts. And if anybody's coming into your world that isn't carrying that energy, like, I feel like you're really lighthearted right now. And so, anybody who doesn't come in with that energy gets the gas face. Yeah. Hold on. Some of you might think that you're putting too much into something and not getting something back as well. And they get the gas face. Yeah. Hurt people, hurt people. So you might be dealing with somebody that you don't want to deal with in a way, because like maybe they're too damaged. They may be too damaged. It's not you, it's me. Yeah. They might be too damaged, and I feel like you're seeing this. Yeah, don't be manipulated. Would they fight for you? Yeah. So, if you feel like somebody's wasting your time, which I feel like some of you might be feeling like that, like somebody's wasting your time, they get the gas face. And if you feel like somebody's trying to manipulate you, they're gone. Like, I feel like you want fun. You want to have fun. You really want to have a lot of fun. But you don't want to deal with anybody that's going to bring you down, because they'll get the gas face. My guys are funny. The gas face. Yeah. You know, Pisces, because I feel like you're trying to regroup. I think you're trying to rebuild. I think you're trying to, could be get your footing or something like that. And I feel like if you have people around you that, I don't even think there's really anything wrong with the people around you. I think you're bored with them. Honestly, some of you may be dealing with some people that you can't trust, but I feel like the majority of you you just might be bored. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Hopefully nobody's offended by that with you, you know what I mean? Hopefully you're not offending anybody. But if they're offended, then maybe maybe don't be so damn boring. I don't know. But yeah, well, that's what I'm getting for you guys. So I'll be back. What do I have? An hour and 10 minutes before I'm back answering questions for y'all. So yeah, be here or be square, right? All right, so that's the readings, guys. I'll edit them later, not right now. Too much to edit. But I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.